Welcome dear learners, I am Mr. Abhijit. Welcome to my channel Chemistry Learners. In this session we are going to see important MCQs on fuels and biofuels. This is part 1. So let us see one by one. So the question number 1. Fuel is a substance that on combustion produces the heat or energy. The statement is true or false? Yes, the statement is true because if you burn a paper, it is not going to give you any energy or heat because paper is not a fuel. It just burns and does not produce heat or energy. Question number 2. Fuels are classified as, the options are A. Solid and liquid, B. Liquid and gas, C. Solid, liquid and gas, D. Solid, semi-solid, liquid. And the correct answer is solid, liquid and gas. So there are examples for solid fuel. There is a coal, liquid fuel, that is petrol, and the example of gaseous fuel is LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas. Question number 3. GCV is also called as HCV. The statement is true or false? The statement is true because this GCV is gross calorific value and it is also called as high calorific value, and this value is higher value as compared to NCV or LCV. Next question. Net calorific value is higher than gross calorific value. The statement is true or false? No, the statement is false because GCV, or it is also called as HCV, is higher calorific value as compared to NCV, that is net calorific value. Next question. Determination of moisture is dash analysis. The options are simple, B. Proximate, C. Ultimate, D. Elemental. And the correct answer is B. Proximate analysis, because the proximate analysis includes the analysis of percentage moisture, percentage ash, percentage volatile matter and percentage fixed carbon. Next question. Which furnace is used in the determination of percentage ash? So the options are given: A. Molar furnace, B. Muffle furnace, C. Brix furnace and D. Heating furnace. The correct answer is B. Muffle furnace, because the muffle furnace, it is a electric furnace. You can control the temperature of this muffle furnace up to 1200 degrees Celsius. Next question. In the determination of percentage moisture after heating, the coal sample is, the options are given: A. Weighed, B. Cooled, C. Kept in desiccator, D. Thrown in basin. So if you remember the determination of percentage moisture, then after heating you have to keep the sample in desiccator, because desiccator is a apparatus that is used for preventing moisture sensitive atoms. So the chemicals used in desiccator are calcium sulfate, silica gel or magnesium sulfate, and sometimes P2O5 is also used. Next question. For determination of percentage ash, the temperature should be kept dash degree Celsius. The options are given: 100 to 150, B. 500 to 550, C. 700 to 750 and D. 1000 and D. 1000 to 950. The correct answer is 700 to 750 degrees Celsius. The temperature only required to convert the coal into ash. Therefore, we are having the temperature that is 700 to 750 degrees Celsius. Next question. The formula for determination of percentage ash is, the options are given here. The correct answer is weight of ash divided by weight of coal multiplied by 100, because in the calculation you just have to take the weight of coal and the weight of ash. Next question. Volatile matter elongates the flame size. The statement is true or false? Yes, the statement is true, because volatile matter or volatile compounds which are present in coal, they are highly inflammable and they burn quickly. Next question. The fractional distillation is based on the difference in dash of fractions. The options are given: A. Boiling point, B. Freezing point, C. Cooling point, D. Evaporation point. And the correct answer is boiling point, because above boiling point or above boil temperature, the liquids are in gaseous state. Therefore, as they cool, they get separated accordingly. Next question. The compound having high boiling points are dash first. The options are given: cooled and separated first, B. Boiled and cooled first, C. Boiled and separated first, D. Heated and separated first. The correct answer is cooled and separated first, because above boiling point liquids are in gaseous state. Therefore, as they cool, they get separate accordingly. Next question. Which of the compound having low boiling point? The compounds are given here: A. Aviation fuel, B. Naphtha, C. Kerosene, D. Petrol. Distillation power, in that at upper side aviation fuel is separated at the last. It is having high calorific value and therefore it is used in aviation industries. Next question. Dash is the drawback of ethanol as a fuel. The options are given: A. Corrosion in engine, B. Less volatility, C. More volatility, D. Cooling nature. So the correct answer is corrosion in engine. This is the drawback of ethanol, because ethanol absorbs water and get easily oxidized to acids. Next and the last question. Ethanol. The options are given: used as a fuel, B. Used as an additive in petrol, C. Used as a solvent in laboratory, and D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above, because all these are the applications of ethanol. In this way, we conclude here. So thank you all of you. If you have any doubt, please post in comment section, and for such more interesting videos, please subscribe the channel Chemistry Learners. Thank you.